this video, we're going after weight loss again. I am here cheering you on, helping you think about weight loss from every single angle I can possibly give you. And I always love to hear your weight loss stories, so please put them in the comments. But on this video, let's talk about, is there really a slow metabolism? Like, does that really exist? I'm gonna break this myth apart. So here we go, let's dive in. This is why you can't lose weight, and here's what you need to do about it. The two most important parts of your body for losing weight, mitochondria is one. You gotta be able to get those mitochondria to click over into a fat burning state, to make some ketones, to be able to detox your cells. That's so important for weight loss. And your gut is the most important organ for weight loss. What is a slow metabolism? For starters, you don't just have a metabolism, you have two metabolisms. You have a metabolism that you activate when you eat, and you have a metabolism you activate when you're in a fasted state. Both of them are giving you energy. The metabolism from when you eat, you get energy from the foods you eat. This one, the fasting metabolism, you get energy when you fast long enough and your body registers that and burns fat to make a product called a ketone as a fuel source. You need both of them to lose weight. Now, when this myth of a slow metabolism happened, when people walk around and say, I'm just looking at food and I gain weight, I must have a slow metabolism. If that is you, I want you to stop and think about this for a moment. Have you been accessing the fat burning energy system? Because if you haven't, it's not that you slowed down this metabolism, you just forgot about this one. This is the one over here that burns fat. So there's literally no such thing as slow metabolism. It should be called the forgotten metabolism, that we forgot that there's a whole nother metabolism we can access when we fast, which is why so many people are getting incredible results using the principles I taught in Fast Like a Girl. Because I taught how do you access a whole other metabolism. Now, I want to break each one of these down because this is so important to me. I really want you to get results with the information I put out there. So how do you mess this system up? So every time we are eating high carbo processed carbs without any fiber, and we are eating inflammatory oils, and we are eating toxic ingredients, we are congesting this system. So let me give you an example. Burger and fries. Let's say it's just a fast food burger and fries. Wrong oils, conventional meat, and a bun that is gonna spike your blood sugar. You're gonna end up with this real high spike of blood sugar, and then you're gonna get a big crash. And you're gonna be on this yo-yo blood sugar place. And that every time you get a high blood sugar spike, you release insulin. And every time you release insulin, if you do that 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day, your cells become insulin resistant. And when your cells are insulin resistant, they have nowhere to put the glucose, they have nowhere to put the extra insulin, so it stores it as fat. So if you want to speed up or uncongest this metabolism, stop eating processed refined carbohydrates, inflammatory oils, and toxic ingredients like some of the artificial colorings and some of the artificial sweeteners. So once we take those three things out of the picture, now this system should work a little bit better. It should start to be able, when you eat a meal, your blood sugar should come down within a half an hour to an hour. So those of you that are wearing a CGM, check it out. See if that blood sugar comes down within a half an hour to an hour. If it's taking 2 hours or longer, you're a bit insulin resistant. Another way for you to know if this system's in good shape is go and look at your blood work from your doctor. What's your hemoglobin A1C say? That's a marker of what they call glycation. Glycation is when too much glucose has come together and gummed up your red blood cells, affecting how well your red blood cells can deliver oxygen. If that hemoglobin A1C is over 5, this system is sluggish. You've got extra glucose. If it's under 5, you're doing really, really well. So we have ways of looking to see how this system is. Now, clean this system up first. If you haven't listened to the interview I did on Mel Robbins' podcast, go listen to that. We'll leave a link here on this video so you can go listen to it. because we talked about how to clean this system up. She asked some brilliant questions, and it was a very in-depth discussion. So I'll make sure that you have the link for that. Okay, have you been watching my videos and you're like, I don't know how to put this stuff all together? You might need my fasting lifestyle free course. I'll teach you exactly how to do it. Just click on the link above, it'll take it to you, and it's absolutely free, my gift to you. But once you clean up this system, now let's go over to the fat burning place and let's start to lean into some longer fasts. So in Fast Like a Girl, I lay out 6 different length fasts. And in those 6 different length fasts, I show you that the longer you stay in the fat burning state, the more your body has to burn fat to make a ketone. And the more it does that for as many, the hours are everything from 12 hours to 72 hours in this fasted state, the more healing happens. So if you came to this video and you're like, well, I just wanted to know how to speed up my metabolism, okay, I told you how to clean this up. Now let's play. Think of this as like a sandbox, like it's a playground you get to go into. This isn't deprivation. Fasting is not about deprivation. Fasting is a healing state you're putting your body into so that you can clean up these 2 metabolisms. So practice, if you have never fasted before, practice a 12-hour fast. If you've been doing 15 hours and you're really comfortable there, it's time to throw in a 24-hour fast. So play with the 6 different level fasts that I map out in the book and see what your body does. Play with it. Get curious about it. Now, once you've played over in this sandbox a little bit and you've cleaned up this sandbox and you got the 2 metabolism playgrounds working really well, you get to switch back and forth between these 2 playgrounds. You get to eat food and lose weight because the quality of your food is so good. And then you get to, after 8, 9, 10 hours, your body starts to switch over here and you get to play in this playground over here and start to burn fat. If you want to lose weight, the goal is to learn how to switch in and out. But if this system over here is really messed up, what's going to end up happening is you're going to come over here and you're going to feel hangry if you don't eat enough. You're going to feel like you're dying because you're not getting the sugar that you're addicted to. So we got to clean this system up in order for this playground to feel a lot better and this system to work a lot more. But the key to weight loss is metabolic switching in and out. It's not staying in a fasted state forever. It's not trying to count calories or restrict the type of foods, like the healthy foods you're eating. It's not even counting macros. It's just cleaning the garbage out. That's all I'm encouraging you to do, is just clean out the toxic food and start fasting a little longer. And now you're metabolically switching and now you're losing weight. And now you'll come back to me and you'll be like, I actually have a fast metabolism. Yes, you do. We all have fast metabolism. We just haven't been taught that we have 2 metabolisms and we have a metabolic switch that we need to access to be able to move in and out of. And if we do that, slow metabolism will never come out of your mouth again. So, as always, I hope this information is incredibly important for you. I put in the comments below if you are noticing that metabolic switch is working for you. If you haven't grabbed Fast Like a Girl, I can't emphasize enough. It was a chapter I fought so hard to keep in the book. I fought to keep, and I'm going to tell you, it's chapter 3, and the title is Metabolic Switching, the Missing Key to Weight Loss. So if you like this idea of priming this system, go back to this book. I wrote a whole chapter on it. So you can see how you can be able to do this for you. And I also just want to point out, we are a community here. So please, those of you who've used metabolic switching and you're getting great results, please put it in the comment. Tell your story. And if you're new, thank you for listening all the way through. So as always, I hope that helps. Okay, you're not losing belly fat. I get it. Watch this video so you know exactly how to get rid of your belly fat. So I really want you to remember that cortisol and belly fat, those go hand in hand. So as your belly is growing, it's not always diet related. It can also be stress related.